You know that 3 a.m. moment when you're staring at the ceiling, wondering if your life actually matters? Maybe you're scrolling through social media, seeing everyone else's highlight reel, and that familiar voice whispers, "What's so special about you anyway?" If you've ever laid awake questioning whether you have any real purpose on this earth, or if you're just taking up space, then what we're diving into today is going to absolutely transform how you see yourself and your place in God's story. Here's what I need you to understand right from the start. That question burning in your heart isn't evidence that you're lost or broken. It's actually evidence that you're human, and that God has wired you for something far greater than you've ever imagined. Now let's start with something that might surprise you. Your identity crisis, your search for purpose. It's not a bug in the system, it's a feature. God designed you with this deep longing to know who you are and why you're here, because He wants you to find those answers in Him. Think about it. Every other creature on earth seems perfectly content, just existing. But you're different. You ask questions that go beyond survival. You long for meaning that transcends the mundane. That's because Genesis 1:27 tells us something absolutely stunning about you. God created mankind in His own image. In the image of God, He created them. Male and female, He created them. Let that sink in for a moment. You bear the image of the Creator of the universe. That's not just poetry. That's your fundamental identity, beyond performance and comparison. Now, here's where most of us get tripped up. We try to build our identity on what we do instead of who we are. We look at our achievements, our failures, our bank account, our relationships, and we let those things define us. But God flips that script completely. Your worth isn't based on your performance. It's based on His love for you. Romans 5:8 puts it beautifully. But God demonstrates His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Notice that? While we were still sinners, not after we got our act together, not after we proved ourselves worthy. While we were still broken, still struggling, still searching, that's when He chose to love us completely. Rick Warren opens The Purpose-Driven Life with one of the most liberating truths you'll ever hear. It's not about you. And he's absolutely right. Your purpose isn't something you have to create or earn. It's something you discover as you understand how much you're loved. Here's something beautiful about how God works. He didn't create you to be a copy of someone else. He created you to be an original. Psalm 139:14 declares, "I praise you, because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." Fearfully and wonderfully made. That's not just feel-good language. The Hebrew word for fearfully means with reverent awe. God created you with the same careful attention and reverent awe that an artist brings to their masterpiece. Every personality trait, every talent, every quirk about you, it's all intentional. Even the things you consider weaknesses or flaws, God can use those too. Paul discovered this when he wrote in 2 Corinthians 12:9, "But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.'" Your purpose isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming fully who God created you to be. The beautiful truth about your calling now. Let's talk about purpose for a moment. So many people think their purpose has to be something grand and dramatic, like becoming a missionary or starting a ministry. But here's what I've learned. Your purpose is often found in the intersection of your design and your everyday life. Mother Teresa understood this beautifully. She said, "Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love." Her purpose wasn't just about serving the poor in Calcutta. It was about showing Christ's love through every small act of service. Your purpose might be found in how you raise your children with intentional love. It might be in how you serve your coworkers with integrity. It might be in how you use your creativity to bring beauty into the world. Ephesians 2:10 tells us, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Did you catch that? God prepared good works in advance, specifically for you. Here's the game changer, though. When you really understand who you are in Christ, it changes everything. You stop performing for approval and start living from acceptance. You stop comparing yourself to others because you realize you're not in competition. You're in collaboration with God's bigger story. Your identity becomes anchored in truths like these. You are chosen. You are beloved. You are His masterpiece. You are called. You are equipped. You are never alone. And when those 3 a.m. doubts creep in, when that voice whispers that you don't matter, you can stand firm on what God says about you instead of what your circumstances or feelings suggest. Here's something beautiful about purpose. It's not just a one-time discovery. It's something you live into every single day. Each morning, you get to ask God, "How do you want to use me today? How can I reflect your love in the ordinary moments?" Sometimes your purpose is as simple as being fully present with your family. Sometimes it's listening with compassion to a hurting friend. Sometimes it's doing your work with excellence as an act of worship. The key is remembering that your purpose flows from your identity, not the other way around. You don't find your worth by discovering your purpose. You discover your purpose by understanding your worth. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this truth. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not just taking up space. You are God's beloved child, created with intention, designed with purpose, and called to make a difference in ways that only you can. Your purpose isn't something you have to figure out all at once. It's something you step into one day at a time, one choice at a time, one act of love at a time. So the next time you're wondering what your purpose is, start with who you are. You are loved. You are chosen. You are called. And from that foundation, your purpose will unfold in beautiful, surprising ways. Stop searching for your worth in what you do, and start resting in who you are. God has incredible plans for your life, and He's just waiting for you to embrace the amazing truth of your identity in Him. Your purpose isn't missing. It's been there all along, waiting for you to see yourself the way God sees you.